IndigoMoon Aussies Avatar litter. Today is Saturday, November 7th. This is their little outside pen with the doggy door we've been talking about. We thought it would be fun for everybody to see how we bring them out to playland. As you can see, they have a little crate with the door bungee cord open. And they come out here overnight except for crate training. And with 8 puppies, we can only crate train 3 to 4 at a time. Come on, Gracie found a ball. She loves balls. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, Gracie, get the ball. Get the ball, Gracie. Come on. Let's go see everybody. So then they come out here, and the big yard, we get them all in play. Come on, let's go in playland, guys. Come on, let's play.
You gotta call them when you're in here.
Come on, puppies. This way. Come on, this way. Puppies. Come on, puppies. Okay, now we gotta do a count. See who's missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, no bite. 3, no bite. I think we have 8. So I'll sit down. And we're getting ready to do the formal temperament testing and write the results. I've been working with them quite a bit, and the structural evaluations, I've had them on the table 100 times in the last couple of days, so I pretty much know where we're at, but we'll be writing everything down and everyone will be given a copy. They love it out here, but the area is too open. To the back of us there by that bag, if you can see, that's the blocked off area from the inside, which is the run. And with the tree, you can't really see very good, but the tree in the roof prohibits any flying predators from being able to swoop in. Whereas this open area, we do have hawks in our area, so we just don't feel safe, so we always babysit them out here. And Beyonce comes out here and plays with them a lot, but we've got her inside now because I will be putting them, oh, that was a very pretty stack by Dally, putting them through the ringer. Just like children, puppies develop at a unique rate. We have some, general guidelines that we follow and we look for, but I discussed this with my husband. And if you know from talking with me, I don't let my puppies go before 8 weeks. The last litter, we had a couple of puppies that went right at 8 weeks because we were in the middle of a huge heat wave and it looked like we were going to have issues. We were facing 10 days of just skyrocketing temperatures. And I would have to say that maturity level, we had 7 puppies. I felt that their maturity level was a little bit more, they matured quicker. These puppies are just as smart. In fact, some of them are just incredibly smart. But as far as maturity, what I look for in ability to focus, to pay attention, to understand, following us, going out the doggy door, I really would not have, I don't feel I would have let any of these puppies go yesterday or today. It's really a lot of work right now, but we have to think about their well-being, and I just don't think they're quite there. The crate training, or if you want to look at it as the experimental human sleep deprivation training, how many nights can a human go with sleep being broken up, we're getting that underway. We have to trade off. But they're right now where I feel like we can really be successful with that, and the leash breaking also. So I wouldn't say that they're behind by any stretch of the imagination. They're more, to me, what I normally see at 8 weeks, which is why I prefer they stay till 9 weeks, because that 1 week, even in a couple days, we all know that Jake, who is now called Brewster, was the scrapper of the litter. And actually, he's really toned down because we've got a hierarchy right now, and definitely we've got the pack mentality, and they've established dominance. So Brewster doesn't really scrap very much because the other males are very serious about it. Baxter, that's a tail. His new name is Baxter. He is our alpha male. He does not really challenge the other pups, but if they play too rough or they sneak up on him, Thanator, who is now Bailey, he's just a comedian. You're so, look at that beautiful stack. You're so pretty, Bailey. And Gypsy, which is the one we're keeping, I would say she's very, very dominant. And when I'm talking about this right now, I'm discussing this within their pack, within the siblings. I am not referring to human being dominant towards us. I've already been working with them and testing them. And again, I will share all the specific results with all of the new owners of what I see and what I'd like to have worked on. And that was a little nice trot from Dally. And Gracie did a little stance for us. Gracie's a fireball. There's a hacker. They love the sand over here. They have not had, woo! Was that Reba?
Oh, that's Grace.
Or,
Oh, it was Reba.
no, it was Reba in the pool.
Yeah. Grace wasn't the pool.
And there's Brewster. He's doing a pool play move over there. They need tons and tons and tons of exercise. Oh, that's beautiful. Dally just did. I don't know if you caught that, if I caught that, I should say. But I love the way Dally stretches out. That in a square dog, teaching them to lean into that stack, to me, is one of the most challenging things in a show dog, is teaching them to lean without getting them to move their front feet forward. My husband always says I talk too much, but that's just how I am. I talk for a living, so I talk a lot. I'm trying to point out they just are in their glory out here running and playing. They're really active and they're really starting to respond, not just to, like, we use a can for biting. Again, we are not harsh on our puppies except when it comes to biting, and I'm letting everyone know that has got to be something that you continue. And I do recommend cheap rubber boots, like from Walmart or Kmart, rain boots, because they can protect your ankles in the very beginning when the puppies are going to probably try and get by with a little bit. But now we're getting, as opposed to them just backing away from the noise of the can, now I'm actually seeing focus towards me in a response, and I'm seeing a little bit of self-control where they're looking at me. We've got a potty we're gonna get, and I can just read their face that they're like, okay, yeah, we need to stop. So they did really well with me today. I had to feed them their lunch, which they're what we call their lunch. They eat about 10:30 to 11. There's another one right over there. It's Brewster. And they like to all run and attack. And I was really, really impressed with how they controlled their impulse, and they backed away from me. We can't just tromp through and step on all their feet. Well, I suppose we could, but we don't do that. That's Dally that we see in front of us here. So today was one of the first days that I really saw that light bulb. So they were not responding to the external stimulus of the can. They were actually responding, putting it together like, oh, right, we're not supposed to do that. Because if you can imagine 8 puppies all biting at your legs, and of course, you're on a mission to pick up an Ishi. That was Brewster. He looked so cute. And so he's not scrapping. Their personalities are setting in. Parker is another, he's showing dominant tendencies again. I'm not talking about human. I'm talking about puppies. And when I did some of the temperament testing, putting on coats so I was unrecognizable and making startling noises, they all barked. They backed away and then moved forward, which is what we like to see. We like to see a quick rebound response, like within 30 to 60 seconds. And the first one to do what I would call a warning Aussie bark was Parker. So I see more of that guarding instinct, which I feel is more Beyonce. Beyonce has a tendency to be more that way. Like if you were to come to the door Rico, the sire, would bark, but as soon as he saw people, unless you were, you know, threatening, he would be friendly. Where Beyonce would be very, very reserved, and her guard would be up. It would take her a few minutes to assimilate the situation and say, okay, there's no reason for concern. Or if I said, oh, hi, it's our friend. What are you doing, Bailey? Again, Thanator is now Bailey. Ateo is now Baxter. Let's see who's over here. Gypsy, of course. Gypsy. That's the sand we use when we had, for the first time in, gosh, about 14 years we've been here, we had it flooded. I believe that's Gypsy and Parker, which Gypsy doesn't surprise me. So we're just doing a short movie so everybody gets to see their kids having fun and playing. Our weather is holding, and it looks like a warm week ahead, although we are expecting rain tomorrow, so we may not have a lot of outside time tomorrow. We're taking advantage. The temperament testing, the majority of it I'm going to get to do outside because the weather is so mild, and the rest inside. And then whoa, you guys are having a ball, man. It's a great time out here. Who's got the prize? Who's got the prize that's not giving it up? Hey, Brewster. Oh, that was Dally. He had a great prize. You had a great prize, puppies. And that is how we correct them. And we don't do a lot of corrections. We don't, oh no, you're a bad puppy. What are you doing? What's the matter with you? And I've got some information I'm going to share with everyone. But we tell them, they're good puppies. You're good guys. Yay, what a good boy. Especially when with the new things, which they've already acclimated to this area. And we try to save one room in the house that they've never been in. And that would be our hall bath, and that will be part of the testing, is taking them into a new area, scrappers, without being able to. They will feed off of each other's energy, and that can be good and that can be bad. A confident puppy can give a less confident puppy confidence, but we want them to learn that from within so that they have that to rely on, just like humans. So we encourage them, at this point, we start separating them and encouraging them to be fearless and confident on their own. Who's that in the pool? Gypsy, isn't it? They love that now. They jump in and out. Gracie's quite a jumper. We've got that chair so they can have fun exploring, but don't get stuck. Jumping over the castle, so they're very agile, as you can see. And those bones that you see on their forelegs, those are their growth plates, and it's very normal to see those. It just shows that they're growing, and it usually signifies or symbolizes that they're going to have good, really good bone. That was really pretty from Bailey. That was a really pretty stack. And also it's common too, Gypsy, we've noticed, she has that it's not uncommon for where, at the place where the umbilical cord was attached, they can sometimes have a soft, feels like a soft little lump there. It's not, they call it an umbilical hernia, but it's not associated with the hernias that humans get. It is not a health issue. It is not a health risk. It is not their intestines coming through. It's just a very common Aussies. It tends to be a little bit more common in Aussies, and it can be random. They say probably, I think it's 25% of the litter. And right now, we check them every day because sometimes they don't come out until 8 to 10 weeks. Whoa. And I think I felt a little, I mean, some of them are flat, some of them you can feel just a little, just feels like a little soft, like maybe the size of a marble or smaller. I think Reba had a little bit of one. And usually, like the females that are being spayed, they'll fix that. And on Gypsies, we'll probably go ahead and have that corrected. It's a very simple procedure, very inexpensive, very simple. And the same thing on the boys. Sonny, their grandsire, had that. In fact, when we got him, we noticed that, and we're told that the breeder had not noticed that. But I'm not sure how that works, because I feel these puppies, that's something I look and check for, just because it needs to be noted and passed on to owners. But right now, we're not finding that. If that does occur, just a forewarning that it's not any health concern absolutely whatsoever, and it's just kind of personal. When somebody had, I was looking to see, they got something on their foot. Usually for a show dog, we probably want to take care of that. They usually don't get very big even if you leave them, and some people do. Again, when a female is spayed, they're cutting open that area anyway, so. And on males, on Sunny, we went ahead and had it taken care of. We just decided it was just a very simple procedure, and we just didn't, for me, it's something like that, it would just bother me, even though it's nothing to worry about, just feeling it. So let us know, and we'll let all the owners know, because we have another week, and sometimes they will crop up between 8 and 9 weeks, which is just another good reason to keep them, so we can be alert on all that. Woo, guys. And this, we'll be doing pictures probably tomorrow again. We'll see if our energy holds up after temperament testing. We may do them tonight, but otherwise tomorrow. But we wanted to get a video done, because we know everybody misses their kids. That's Gypsy right there, playing in the box. Unfortunately, we had big balls, the kind you get at Kmart or Walmart, the great big ones, but they pop them. And they popped them before we could ever get them filmed. And we had a bunch of blow-up toys, but they've gone through those too. They love those. For those of you that are in warmer climates, the blow-up, like the big animals, the dolphins or whatever they are. Yeah, he did have something on his foot. They pop them, but they love to play with them. So there you go. Hopefully everybody got to see their puppy. Let's see, we have, that's Gracie and Ateo, now known as Baxter. And they're sharing a prize. What good puppies to share your prizes. Dally came up and stole it. What will be the outcome? Nope. Baxter got it back. Nope. Now Dally's got it. Good puppies to share. What a bunch of good puppies. Gracie, look at your little face. Your face has got sand all over it. There's Brewster, sitting there by the water. And it looks like Gypsy's got a prize too. They love to get prizes. It looks like her prize might be stuck, Daddy. Those little shark teeth, I'm telling you. That's Dally right there. Looks like Gypsy. And looks like Bailey. And I believe that's Parker. There's Gracie. There's Reba, just took a bush bite. Okay, IndigoMoon Aussies, thanks for watching. Enjoy the video.